on the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be Aries September 2025 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. Know that all of my readings are timeless, so you found it at the perfect time. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel where you will find your Tarot Today, monthly and yearly readings as well. And I'm happy to announce that I now offer membership for this channel, so feel free to check that out with all the perks provided. And if you are interested in a one-on-one session with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And so we're going to start out with the opening message, just the energy that wants to come through, the messages that wants to come through, and then we will wrap it up with a spinny spin portion at the end, okay? Oh, hello, Chris. Welcome back. You are my dream woman. Oh, shucks. Oh. Okay, so I'm picking up on somebody here that needed to do some healing, okay? It's like perhaps somebody here did actually get sick or something like that, or they just need, or they've been working too hard and they need some time off. I'm just getting somebody here who's very exhausted and tired and needs rest, okay? Hello, Cece. So, and the thing about this person is they don't like to show weakness in a sense, okay? Oh, hello, the boss. Hello, Drew. You know, it's going to be okay. Rejection is God's protection, and it's better to know now than later and waste your time and life with a phony and a fake who pretends to like you on your birthday, okay? It's better to move on, move forward, and, you know, consider it a gift from God. And I know it may not seem like that because, you know, perhaps Drew was very emotionally involved, and it hurts when somebody that you really like rejects or leaves or what have you, but it just means that they weren't meant to be together. So don't try not to take it too personally. It sucks that, you know, just the fact that who breaks up with somebody on their birthday, that's a huge red flag. So consider it as a dodged bullet, okay? The person that Drew was with, oh, damn. I'm getting liar energy, okay? Somebody who's lying, pretending to be somebody they're not, okay? So, hello, Steven. Hello, Marco. Wrote powerful words. Kiki wrote... Kiki. Cece wrote, like your hair. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. VR wrote, my best friend just got... Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh. Hello, the hill. Okay, so let's continue on. I know some of you guys are new here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you can come back and say hi and check out all the readings that I have posted. They're all under the playlist tab of this channel, okay? So let's move on, okay? Let's move forward. So what I'm seeing here, as mentioned, somebody they really need to take some sort of time off, or they need a vacation. But the thing is, they have a very difficult time requesting for this, or they feel like they can just march on through it, through all the ups and downs. Like they do want to appear like they don't need help in a sense, or like they don't want to seem vulnerable, but the person that this energy is connecting with, they really care about this individual. They do. And so they want something long term. Like somebody here, is this, let me flip this. Oh, your energy coming in so strongly, so strongly. So I feel like I need to sneeze. Okay, so somebody here wants like long-term commitment, marriage. I'm getting a house on the hills. Very specific, very specific. But somebody here, they want to build, they want to grow, they want to, you know, be in a higher level of commitment and be a power couple, right? Hello, Davis. All right. That's okay. So it's like somebody here has a lot of feelings, but they're not able to move forward. It's almost like they can't provide that. Okay, so Davis, all right. No, 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 no. Okay, we don't do that here. We don't do that. You can go onto another live stream and do that kind of behavior, but we don't do that here, okay? Because I don't want this channel to be noise. It's not, okay? I want people coming on here to be fully paying attention, okay? Class is in session, okay? And so I want this to be, you know, we can be playful, we can be fun and all of that, but if it gets all kind of like spam-like, you know, energies, you know, yeah. Yeah, this is, if this is your Facebook account, you can say all of those things. This is your what have you. It's not your, we don't do that here, okay? We don't do that. You're more than welcome to do that on your page, but just not here, okay? I want it to feel relevant. I want this, even the messages, I want it to feel relevant and that people are actually paying attention and being mindful of what they say. Hello, Rapid. Welcome. Thank you. You too. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you followed Jesus. That's amazing. Okay, but yeah, thank you for understanding. Okay. Okay. All right. So why is there stagnancy here? Why is somebody here so afraid to move forward, take a leap of faith? They're like buying time. And I see here, one of the reasons is, yeah, they're healing. They're feeling very depleted. But it's like, hello, Brett. Yeah, I hope they scare you. I hope they scare you. So you pay attention. Okay, so hello 3D Masters wrote Kingdoms. What? No. 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 We don't do that here. Okay? Okay. Aww. Hello, Manuel wrote, I have that same deck. I know. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Okay, so I see here one of the reasons why there's stagnancy is because somebody here is they're keeping like third parties, but they feel like they think it's okay because they live at a distance, or they don't see each other often, or they keep it cordial. But it's like the person that they're dealing with, they're very intuitive. They know when their energy is being poured to others. Like they want to feel almost like a priority. It's like, imagine, you know, they're trying to find somebody to do life with, to be in a monogamous partnership. And here they are. Here's the person that they want to be with. Off they go, too busy and tired. I wonder why, because a part of it has to do with the fact that they're pouring their energy to other people. And they don't even want them. That's the thing. So why waste time? Why? Okay. Thank you for the sub and the likes. Okay. All right, Emery. No, no, no. No, no, no. We don't do that. Okay? We don't do that here. So you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay. Okay? You're more than welcome to leave. All I ask that if you do decide to stay, that we keep things respectful. Okay? All right. And so somebody here just feels like the person that they want to be with. Okay. No, honey, you wish. All right, you wish. All right, bye. Okay. You know, some people, they just don't learn. They just don't learn. Like, don't test me, don't try me, because I know my worth, I know my value, and I have healthy boundaries here. So I'm not going to accept disrespect on here. Okay? I'm not. You don't have to agree with what I have to say. You don't even have to like me. But in this space, it's called mutual respect. Okay? And I'll do what I have to do to enforce this space to be the kind of space that I want it to be. Okay? You can't say I didn't warn him. Hello, magical. Well, so Magical Row asked, do you think karma goes away? So karma is what you make of it. It's the life you lead, it's what you do, it's There's good karma, there's bad karma. Karma is just karma, okay? If somebody decides to put bad into the world, they're going to get bad back. If they put good into the world, they're going to get good back. That's karma, okay? If you want to call it science, sure, you could call it science as well. It's just like what you give is what you get, that kind of thing. And so if somebody has a tendency to cheat other people and lie and all of that, it's a never-ending cycle, and they'll be given the opportunity every day, all the time, every second, to do the right thing, and it's up to them. It's called free will. Okay? Okay, I'm going to answer Magical's question because I feel like it can benefit everybody in the room. So a true friend won't hurt you. And if they do, they'll make up for it. They'll do the right thing. So if they don't, then they weren't a true friend. Okay? And so you're not tied to this friend. There are a lot of people on this. This doesn't just go for a friend only. This goes for lovers, co-workers, what have you. Okay? But the definition of a friend is somebody that is going to be there for you through the thick and thin. Somebody that you can count on for support, and to treat each other with kindness and respect. That's the foundation and basis of a true friendship. And so if they are not able to do that, then they weren't one to begin with. Okay? Hello, Roger. So people change if they want to change. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice, okay? If they really want to change, they can change. If they want to be a better person, they can be a better person. But I will say this, focus right now on upholding your own personal boundaries and standards, because we can't control everybody. We can't control the outcome of everything. But what we can control is who we decide to surround ourselves with, okay? And who we give chances to. It shouldn't matter, okay? A Magical wrote, but will he get karma for what he did, or does it go away? He hurt me knowing then, did it more. Okay? Trust that karma, okay? Karma has a lovely way of setting things in balance, okay? And I really want to emphasize, do not wish harm or bad or something negative towards somebody. When you feel like your mind is drifting off into that kind of energy, just give it to God, okay? Give it to God, give it to karma, whatever label you want to put it. It's not, do it for not only for your own sanity, but let it go, because why hold on to somebody that has hurt you? Okay? Why hold on to them? Let them go. Just like the wind. Let them go. Let them go. Okay? All right? And it sucks. It's so sad to hear that, we get hurt by the people that we thought that would be there for us, but sometimes that's not the reality. It's not the reality. And so it's better to know now and to try to heal and move on and past it than imagine continuing that friendship and being in it for a few more years and then they hurt you again and all of that, and then it's a never-ending cycle. So it's just like we have to uphold that healthy boundary, okay? Oh yeah, no, yeah, it sounds to me like you were dealing with somebody that was crazy, crazy. Hello, Nieto. Okay, especially if somebody talks to you like that. Oh no, red flag. Just, it's been 3 years, right? It's been 3 years. That's 3 years of your life that you've been thinking about this energy that has done you wrong. You have to, in a sense, you owe it to yourself to move on, okay? Hello, Prishan. Yeah. No bueno, no bueno. Okay. Anyways, so let's move on. Anything I missed? Okay, so just to wrap up on what I was talking about earlier, it's saying that somebody here is kind of like talking to others, like giving others chances and time, and the thing is they don't even care about them in that sense. It's just like they just want to be there just to be there, but it's like they're neglecting the people that are important in their life. And so somebody here definitely feels left out, not included. They just kind of feel like somebody is just off doing their own thing and not being mindful of the connection that really has longevity, that has potential to be something great here. Anything else? Perhaps like the energy that this person is like keeping around them, maybe they're like good looking, or they have like some sort of like a social like status or something like that, and so that's one of the reasons why they keep them around. But that's ego mentality. Okay, somebody here is operating out of their ego, and not being respectful of the connection that they could have and be with. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on somebody here that is just too much drama. Too much drama, has too many options, talking to multiple people, even if they're not like interested in them. That's the thing. Even if they're not interested, they just the fact that they're giving them their time and energy, like somebody here really feels disrespected by this. Yeah, what's the advice? Okay. Well, the advice here is the truth has come to light, okay? And the reality of the situation has been shown. And so now it's up to us whether or not, or it's up to this individual to allow this behavior to continue or move past it. Okay, somebody here is being given the opportunity to stay or move on. It's always, at the end of the day, it's our choice, our free will. What is going to be the outcome of this? Somebody's going to blow it. They're going to blow their shot because they're not willing to let go of the people, places, or things that doesn't serve them, that is only using them. This is actually very sad. But I see here it's being tolerated, or this keeps happening because somebody here it's almost like they don't want to be wrong or something like that. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody here doesn't want to be wrong. So even if like the truth and all of that and the reality of the matter is staring at them straight in the face, it's just like they don't want to change. And this is like a mental problem. It's a mental problem. Somebody here not being able to have control and discipline over their mind, their choices. They feel like the choice is not up to them, which is completely wrong. Completely wrong. So as mentioned, we have the choice. It's not like, oh, we gotta wait until next week to make the choice. No, we can make the choice and decision now. Why wait? Why wait? Why drag this on further? Why not change and shape and shift the trajectory of our life now? Okay? But again, I'm picking up on like a very stubborn energy, not wanting to let go, not willing to rebalance and do the right thing. They're avoiding it. Anything else? Hello, Allison. Move on. Move on. If somebody hears, you'll know which sides you are on, because I tap into both sides, right? Both sides. We have both sides listening in and all that. If somebody here is dealing with somebody like this, where it's just like they don't make a decision, they're too stubborn, like they are not making the other person feel safe and secure within the connection, but instead they don't want to change. They're willing to hold on to and talk to whoever they want, do whatever they want, and not being respectful of the connection, then move on. Then move on. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in connecting with me or asking personals, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. Okay, welcome back. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it with a final message with the spinny spin. Right? I don't think I did the spinny spin with you guys, right? Thank you for the compliment, Q. And does it matter? Does it honestly matter? Okay, well, I'm gonna do a spinny spin for you guys, okay? So what else does the people listening in now or in the future, when they watch this later on, what do they need to know? 1 and a 2 and a self, okay? So somebody's higher self would like to have a little chit chat. You know, I feel this is my Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. This is my 6th live stream for the night. So I'm like, dang, did I do the spinny spin for Aries already? I'm just like, And I uploaded 2 shorts today. So yeah, we're going hard tonight. This is practically a marathon, okay? So hello, Maximum. Hello. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for all the likes. Keep it coming. I appreciate it. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And so what's the higher self? You know, this could be your higher self or the person that you may be dealing with. What do you want to say? Ooh. Somebody's higher self is disappointed. Somebody's higher self is just like, you know better, you can do better. Like, why the third party? Why are you holding on to these third parties that is not beneficial for your well-being? There's some level, it's just like somebody here really needs to consider that the way they think, the way they perceive things is not healthy for them. And not only that, they were connecting with somebody that truly cared, but it's like somebody here took somebody for granted. They didn't really value the connection. And so this energy wants to say that somebody here really walked away from a good thing. And so the higher self is really disappointed that this had happened and that it felt like it could have been prevented. It could have, but due to somebody's immaturity or not being like mature about how to operate a connection, like a partnership, like I don't want to say like they don't have experience, but you know, sometimes you don't really need experience. There are like a lot of examples out there, a lot of inspirational couples, or you know, there are people out there who are in healthy relationships and they're doing it right, and they're a perfect example of like, you know, what is possible. But somebody here, they just kind of feel they're not taking responsibility, and they're operating in a very immature kind of energy, and so it's bringing about a lot of like stress is what I'm sensing here. Okay, so what else do you want to say? Somebody here really needs to choose whether or not to continue on their sneaky behavior or to actually pursue real true love. Like somebody here really needs to stand up in their power. I do sense here somebody, they may have done this as like a power move. And what I mean by that is like perhaps they are communicating with somebody because it may be beneficial to their career, or like it brings them like a higher social class or a reputation or some sort of image booster. Okay, so it's saying that kind of like ego mindset and mentality, it needs to go. It needs to be walked away from because it's pushing people away, especially the person that actually cared about this connection. And so if somebody here really truly wants to invite more love into their life, they really need to stop letting go and pushing people away that really cared about the connection. This is something that this energy needs to heal from and learn from as well. Okay. Hello, Gerardo. What's going to be like any further messages or advice that you want to say? Wow. Okay, so what this energy needs to understand is that it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And so somebody here has this like skewed perception that if they have more options or that more people want them, that it's like a clout thing, it's like an image thing, right? But in reality, having one loyal, respectful, all in person that has your back, having somebody like that versus multiple dead and short term, doesn't go anywhere. They need to see what's truly valuable, okay, instead of being fed by the ego, okay? Anything else you want to say? All right, so that's what I have for you. So feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel where you will find your tarot today, monthlies, and yearly readings as well. All of my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. So whichever video, it doesn't matter which sign, if you feel called to go in there, go in there. There may be a message in there for you, okay? And as mentioned, I am so happy to announce that I do provide membership for this channel now, so feel free to hop in on that. Depending on which tier you get, some of them you get a discount on a one-on-one, or you get a free 20-minute Google Meet once a month. It's not even one time, it's once a month. And so, feel free to check that out and jump in on that if you're interested in connecting with me outside of this platform. All of that information can be found in the description of this video as well. All right. So my goodness, we did it. We did it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes and for all the love and support and for your kind comments. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Okay, have a great one. Bye. Thank you for the hearts.